What's up, YouTube? 21st Century Vape Reviews here. This is Gabriel. Again, another beautiful day. Today's not really going to be a review video or a juice review or a mod review. I got a couple more coming, so stay tuned for those. Today's just mostly going to be about my vaping odyssey, how I got into vaping, and just etc. Oh, and right here I got my Nautilus tank sitting on my mutant, and I don't really like to run it on a mechanical, but sometimes my stick battery dies and I'll just throw it on there. So it works pretty good. I actually drilled out the holes in this device, so more of an area draw. But back to the video. My vaping odyssey. I'm 18 years old. Really, believe it or not, I know it's illegal and you're not supposed to, and I don't condone underage vaping, but I started vaping at 17. My cousin introduced me to this. The first tank was a Smoke Tech GBC with a little telescoping side fire, and yeah, that sucked. But at the time, it got me off the cigs. It kept me off the tobacco and the dip, and I just wanted more out of that. So I'm that kind of vapor that I'm always looking for the best hardware, new quality stuff. I want that better vaping experience. And if you same guys are out there, well, power to you guys. But if you're one of those vapors that just you got your Nautilus and you got your Ego twist battery, and you're fine with that. There's nothing wrong with that, actually. That's better because it saves you a lot of money. Anyway, like I said, started vaping at 17, kept me off the tobacco. My second mod. I kept the GBT tanks for a little while. Then I started getting the rebuildables. I had an octopus dripper, and that was pretty cool. My cousin actually had it, and he let me rebuild on it. You know, a little tiny dripper. Like, can't even barely fit a micro coil in it, but I like it, and I like the flavor I got off of it. And cousin's name is Morgan Gallipo. Want to give a shout out to him. Not vaping at the moment. Went back to the cigs. Wish he'd come back from the dark side. But my actual real atomizer that I got, a tank atomizer, was a Kanger Aero tank, and with the you guys, if you've been vaping a while, you remember it's got the sliding and very adjustable airflow, and I like the adjustable airflow. For that time, it was better flavor than the Smoke Tech GVC, better lung hit, got that good, just solid flavor. And but after that, I got into variable voltage, variable wattage. My first variable voltage, variable wattage device was an ELVT by Dovpo. Don't quote me on that. I've got a review coming on that device. I like that device, and it was really good. I like the freedom of just customizing my vape experience, cutting up my wattage, cutting up my voltage, instead of just running on 18650 that would die. I had that good regulated. If I wanted 10 watts out of it, guess what? I was pushing 10 watts. Regulated vape time, really enjoyed it. And then I started getting into mechanical mods, and I did that for a little while, but then I started getting heavy into rebuilding. And actually I have a rebuildable here. Got a review coming on this bad boy. This is the Tobe Addy V2. Yeah, it was really nice, really big deck on it, but that's for a later video. And my first was the Tobe. This is actually the 22 millimeter. That was the tinier Tobe, the V1, which it did good for a while. I liked building on that device. It worked really well. So I got into those rebuildables, and had a problem though. Lost my job. Went back to the cigs for a little while. Smoked them for probably about 4 months, and then I noticed that crappy feeling. If you're a cigarette smoker out there, you know what I'm talking about. Wake up with a cough, can't breathe, go for a jog, half a mile down the road, you're about to die laying in the ground. So you know what I'm talking about. And if you're on the cigarettes, come from the dark side, man. Come over to the light. Man, I love this thing, man. This thing is just on this mechanical. I mean, I use my stick mod for work, but God, on this mechanical, I get such a better throat hit from it. It's great. I love it. Like I said, I drilled out my hole so I get way better airflow. Yeah, and after that, I switched back over, and the first tank I bought was a Nautilus, the big one. Busted the Pyrex tank on that one, so I had to get another one. And my next tank, got a review coming on it, is the Kanger sub tank. Yeah, that's gonna be a great one. I'm waiting for that one to come in the mail right now, but yeah, this has been my vaping odyssey, and I really love it and I enjoy it. It's my new addiction. It really is. Thank you guys. Just like my videos, subscribe. See you guys later.